Welcome to the late night talk show with me, Naomi. How y'all doing? Y'all doing good? I hope so. Let me come over there and say hi to y'all. Y'all looking good in the audience. We are about to start the show. Y'all ready? I hope so, because I'm about to spill some tea and throw a little shade. Let's go. What time is it? Oh, Lord, I'm going to be late. Nope, they ain't going to work. They ain't going to work. They ain't going to work. Well, I guess I need a new wardrobe. Yeah, I'm about to interview the stars of this mini movie on our channel. You're gonna love the movie. It is so amazing and the stars are so cute. We're here with the star of My Best Friend. Let's go say hi. Hi, I'm so excited to talk about the movie. We're discussing about the movie before we show you guys the trailer. It is an awesome movie that I wrote and directed. Yeah, it's late night. Talk with your girl Naomi. Y'all ready for the gossip? This is the place. Come on, y'all. Let's sit down and drink some tea. You got the mug. Hey guys, we're back again on this beautiful Saturday with me, your host Naomi, who is doing Late Night with Naomi, not Late Night with Jay. I just want to be clear. How are y'all doing? I'm so glad to be back. I missed y'all. Did y'all miss me? It's been a long week. Been working on the Naomi Talk Show and movies this week. I've been so busy. How about y'all? I hope work was great. I hope school was great. And I hope your family didn't work your nerves this week. And if they did, I apologize. This upcoming Monday will be season 2 of my talk show. I'm pretty sure. So make sure that you guys come back on Monday and check out my pilot episode of the new season. You're going to love it. I know I keep saying it, but season 2 is going to be very different from the first season in every single way. So if you're a fan of the first season, come and check out the second. You're going to love it. If you're confused, both of my shows are very different. This is a late night show where we talk about gossip culture and celebrity stuff, sometimes news. And then I have my talk show. My talk show, we sit down with a guest for the week and we discuss their issue or their problem. And I try to fix it for them, which never actually works out, but it's funny to look back and see. My issue is I keep losing my keys. I've tried everything.
Have you tried buying a small sombrero for each key and teaching them to salsa dance?
How is that supposed to help? So both shows are very different in their own ways, but I love both the same. You know what I'm talking about? Did you drift off? Did you fall asleep? Don't become an orange pumpkin. Okay, so the movie of the week this week is my first Scooby-Doo mystery horror movie on the channel. I wouldn't say it's horror. I would say it was more Scooby-Doo-ish. My movie is called Camp Lake Leanhorn. It's a mystery with 4 friends that go on a trip to Coachella, but it ends up badly. We'll talk about the film more towards the end of the show as usual, but I can't wait to show it to you guys. I'm so excited about this. It's something different on the channel. It could be the greatest thing or it could be the worst thing for this channel. Who cares? Help, 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 help me! Before we jump into our segment today, let's take a look at my pilot episode for this Monday for my talk. Show a sneak peek clip of what y'all are getting this Monday. Let's check it out right now. New season. I'm back again with an all new season. Hi, how are you doing? Y'all know me. I'm Naomi from season 1 of the Naomi Talk Show. How y'all doing? I would call this episode a pilot episode, a teaser for the season to get you ready for what I have in store for this season. I've been busy for the last couple of months shooting this new season, and it's very different. As you can see, my character is more 3D. Now, I would say each episode brings something so different. Sometimes the characters can be complete fiction, and other times it can... Okay, that was the trailer for my Monday show, and the new season is this season 2, so I hope that you guys who are watching this come out on Monday and see the show, the new season. It's been a big week, y'all, a really big week for celebrities, the Orange Pumpkin Venezuela. You say he saved the day, I say he's boasting and boasting of his childish games. That's what I say. What exactly is saving the day? A criminal versus a criminal? Criminal will outsmart America to believe he's a great guy again just to keep his old dusty ass out of jail, or criminal snatching a criminal? Could they be in there with a good Harry to pay wig on just delivering what he thinks is justice? What is justice? Releasing those files and acting like you know what time it is. That's what justice is. But a person that sits on special and slow playing games and acting like he don't know what time it is when the time has expired, the bread is over. It's expiration date, nobody's eating that honey. And if somebody is eating it, well, you know, when you see now and you can't see the mold sitting on the bread, then it would be you because you're so old you just don't see it. Oh, he want to beat around the old woman wig and waste everybody's time trying to be clocked, Kent in disguise. No, sir, we see you. We see your moves. We know what you're doing. I'm not doing all that back and forth with y'all, not today. He concerned about what somebody else is doing in somebody else's country, but he not concerned about his body failing him. Sir, man, what's going on today? Are you okay? You need your body to operate in order to be a dictator or whatever you're trying to be, that Fisher-Price realness. That's how it works. Just like 1940s, well, it's written on the wall and it's telling you the wall is blue. Can't you see it? But everyone around it knows the wall is white, but they'll say it's blue because it's 1940. And you're the only one that's always shouting out, fake news, fake news, fake news, but his ass always on the damn news, always doing reports on the damn news. It makes no sense. Clearly, everyone can see he don't believe the shit he be trying to sell. If you don't think something is real, you don't get your fat ass on there doing whatever the hell you do because it's not real. Listen, it ain't my business, but at the end of the day, you got enough stuff to fix here and you over in somebody else's business and somebody else's country mind and the business that do not pay you. Talk about I'ma maybe keep the oil, maybe give it away, but we're definitely keeping the boats, bro. This ain't no hotel franchise. You don't sit your ass down somewhere running it like a Macy's department. This next topic is crazy. Did you hear that a lawsuit has been put out on Will because a guy is accusing him of some weird conspiracy theory? I mean, did y'all see this in the news? Don't look at me. I don't know how that works, but he was like, oh, someone left a letter in his hotel and it was like a romantic letter and they said that they were coming back to the room and such. I mean, the man is saying some weird stuff like he was asked to join him on tour and that Will was being real weird to him and that he went back to his room and stuff within his room. He was also kind of saying that he kind of said some romantic stuff to the guy, but then he kind of didn't, but he wasn't sure it was a whole damn mess. It was like, what's happening here, anything at all? Yeah. And then I was watching a YouTuber, he's pretty popular, he does stuff like this, but he literally kept showing the boy's teeth and like every picture, like horrible teeth of this guy. And I'm like, if y'all are gonna put something on y'all show about somebody, at least pick a good picture. Like I have been doing on my show. Why do you keep showing his horrible ass pictures? These people who keep suing celebrities is getting ridiculous at this point. Like the celebrity could be living in a different country and they'd be like, oh, he brushed against me by air, I'm suing him. And I'm not saying the guy went back to the room with Will. I'm saying the guy said he went back to his hotel room and discovered it was a letter and some shit in his room that he did not put in there. So we gotta wait till we hear more to unfold in this situation because this situation is very strange and bizarre. It's like he did something to me, but I don't know what he did, but he fired me. Did y'all hear that Chelsea Handler had a few jokes on an award show? It was about Leonardo DiCaprio and Nicki Minaj. But some people didn't like the joke, and she pretty much was like, oh, Nicki Minaj invited me over to her house, but nobody wants to go to her house since she's part of that party, the red party. And then her joke with Leonardo DiCaprio was that he was late to the Oscars because he was on a vacation on a yacht, and supposedly he was hanging out with the big daddy of Amazon. You know the dude who went to Paris or France and like blocked all the citizens that lived there from actually walking around because he wanted to throw a big wedding? He's another one that's like 110 but wanted to throw this huge wedding for it, like what, his 8th wife? I'm not sure. I'm just saying they probably would last about what, 5 minutes? So they were hanging out on a yacht and he was late for the Oscars. He almost didn't make it, so she made a joke about that and it was hilarious. But he laughed and it was cool. Yeah. It was nice to see that he could take a joke being that most can't, but they can sit on the stage and tell people boys need to be boys but can't take a joke. Damn, I guess the silicone hurts inside. Here's another story with Donnie. You know the singer from We Fall Down But We Get Up? Yeah, he's in the news this week. A victim came forward saying he allegedly assaulted him. The guy says that they met because he was in a Christian group where it was supposed to be for people who are trying not to be gay. They're trying to pray the gay away, literally. I'm telling you, it be those that be judging other people so hard, but in the background of the worst type of people. Now, I'm saying allegedly, because I don't know the man, and I ain't trying to get to know him. But I'm just saying, you know, they be, oh, you should be this way. You shouldn't be that way. That's sin. And you know what the good Lord thinks about him now, right? And he don't want you getting back up. You said we fall down, but we get back up. But the question is, Donnie, how are you getting back up after this? I mean, of course, churches that you are in like to cover this type of stuff up. Yeah. But y'all can't hide them big ass hats and think that this is just gonna go away because it's gonna keep popping up. And y'all can't be about this life and ain't about this life. It doesn't work like that. Trying to pray the gay away while I'm still trying to get the milk and the cookies that don't make no damn sense. But I'll keep y'all up to date when we know more about this story. The Kardashians are back at it again. This girl bought her daughter an expensive chain where God only knows how much, but it's just like, girl, why do you keep flaunting this to the public? If like you have this girl on the internet and all types of stuff, and look, that's your daughter, that's your business. Okay, they don't have nothing to do with me, but I'm just saying she's not 21. This girl has her own personal TikTok, her own personal Instagram. She'd be up on there just doing her own thing like she got no care in the world, like she got no mother. This is why Kanye be turning the hell up. Now, we know he a little cray-cray, but still, you make a person go a little crazy when you try to make them seem crazy about trying to be a good person or parent. So now you were trying to be Chris, you out here just trying to promote and get her face out there. Like, I don't understand what this is. This is why that shit happened to you in Paris with the jewelry heist. Well, I guess that's why she hasn't became a lawyer and passed the bar yet, because sometimes the tools don't be adding up all the way as something is missing in her toolbox. Elon's wife is in the news because she says that Elon's robot is saying weird things about her, things a robot shouldn't be saying. Talking about her body, now I want to know how the hell these robots know anything about her body and why the hell they would be talking about. I knew that man was weird, but I didn't think it was this weird. I mean, see, this is how Terminator started. When you start putting all those weird programs into the robot, and then the robot's like, dude, you're weird. I'm not trying to follow your orders. I'm rebelling against you. Because y'all know that damn robot thing, he weird. That's why it hasn't taken off the way he wanted it yet. Because that robot be cussing him out behind the scenes like, bro, shut the hell up. Like, how the hell are you putting programs into this robot to make this robot do what he does, and you still thinking about your ex-wife? Why are you with your current girlfriend or wife? Bro, I don't want nothing to do with this. Just don't have nothing to do with me. You want to go talk to her? Talk to her. Keep me out of it. Just make me work normal. That's all I want. So I want to go off topic for a second and talk about two things that I saw this week. One is the X-Men Apocalypse Marvel movie that's coming out. It looks so good. James Marsden is returning, but they better bring my Halle Berry back to play Storm. I'm gonna throw myself on the floor and have a grown woman tantrum because I love me some Storm played by Halle Berry. F that. I want the whole cast back from the original, and I want Rogue, you know, that True Blood herself. It looks so good. If y'all didn't see the trailer is out now. You can go check it out. It's very short. Don't really see much. I mean, you do, but you don't. But go check it out. It's really cool. So, girl, I was on my bed the other day and I was minding my business and I'm scrolling on my phone like I do. And I come across primates. Girl, I was like, what is this? Another Planet of the Apes? When I tell you that movie gave me a jump scare my life, when I tell you that movie gave me a jump scare my life, I jumped back and fell up out of my seat. I was like, oh my God, is this a gorilla horror movie? Oh Lord. Now that might have been some ones like that before. I'm not too sure because this is the first time I've ever seen something like this in my life. I told my husband, I'm like, we got to see that, honey. So I was watching Jimmy K. Kimmel, his late night show on YouTube, and he was doing the evaluation that the pumpkin always talks about. You know how he aced the test? He did the IQ test on the show. They say it's for the elderly people over 60, but the pumpkin keeps saying it's a regular test. But when I tell y'all how easy that test looked, it would have had them kindergarten laughing to the bank, honey. It's like, get it to your dog and y'all will be millionaires. They asked this man to draw circles, literally circles, and write down common things that normal people would know. But he literally left there like, I'm the smartest person in the world. Let me go ahead and grab this latte on this table and throw this on my face. Oh, that was cold. I guess I am living still in reality. But see, this is why he don't like Kimmel, because Kimmel be telling me it like a T.I. is and he hates it. He'd be making him feel like he's the dumbest man in the world, granted he is. And this doesn't matter if you like the orange pumpkin or you don't. If you actually listen to what comes out his mouth half the time, I don't even think he believed that his damn self. But just like some people in society, they pick up a stale box of chocolate chip cookies, they dig their hand into the chocolate chip cookie, they bite the cookie and go, oh, it's stale, but it's still good. Damn. This is the last story, and then we're gonna move on to our movie of the week, which is Lake Camp Leanhorn, that most of my followers might not know what this show is, but I'll catch you up on it. Of course you don't know nothing about Leanhorn, but I was talking about my last segment. You won't know anything about this show because it's not in my followers' wheelhouse, I think. Now, you know all those shows over there on Bravo. Bravo is a channel like Netflix, which Netflix is streaming service, but you know what I mean? But instead of it being all different things, these are house. So they have all different housewife shows, Orange County, New York, Jersey, so forth and so on. So they have a black version of shows. One of them are called Basketball Wives. Now, I've been addicted to this show for a long time, but when Tammy, a housewife from the show, left the show, I was pretty much done with the show, but from that time, they had other wives on it. What am I talking about? Sorry, I made a mistake. It's not on Bravo. Basketball Wives is on VH1, but it's the same thing, essentially just for a black demographic. So Jennifer Williams, one of the housewives on this show, went on Jason Lee's show, podcast show. I don't know, whatever he does. They were on it talking about Shawnee, which is an executive producer. So Shawnee is an executive producer, but she also played in the show as a reality star alongside the girls. But sometimes she kind of has shady moments where she decided with one girl named Evelyn, a little bit too much. Even one time she did it to Tammy, starting with Evelyn and just being real shady when she was supposed to be selling positivity to these girls. What was given the opposite effect? So that's what Jennifer was pretty much saying on the Jason Lee podcast, is that she was quite shady. And instead of being a boss and a CEO, she kind of was a backstabber, siding with Evelyn a lot. I'm just glad one of the girls called her out on her shit, even though Jennifer was quite fake. And moments on the show, her damn self talking about something she didn't know what food stamp was. Now, I know y'all were lost in the sauce, but that's okay. Let me speed you up, Shawnee. The executive producer of the show, the ex-wife of Shaquille O'Neal, is that better for you basketball lovers? And their wives got on the show and started fighting with each other about men and stuff, about being rich, expensive purse, clothes, and their fabulous lives of being rich. We pretty much got bored and we're on a show fighting with each other about men and being rich. Right. About expensive purses, clothes, and our fabulous lives. All right, y'all, I'm done boring you with these reality shows, but I'm tired of y'all. Ass is boring me with this damn Bachelor and Survivor, so take one for the team, okay? Can you do that for me? And let's talk about my movie of the week, Lake Leanhorn. Lake Leanhorn is a movie about 4 friends that go on a trip to Coachella, but one of the friends wants to take a detour. One of his friends wants to take a detour into a small country town to find her missing sister who'd been missing for months, but it turns out to be a nightmare for these 4 friends. Gotta find our way out of this country town, get back on the road. But the car is stuck in the mud and shit hits the fan real quick. Now, being that this is YouTube, we can't go deep into the blood and gore. And this film that I wanted to do, obviously that will have to be maybe a part 2 where it'll stream somewhere else. So I did the best that I can as a writer, a director, and a creator, and kind of gave you a mystery, suspenseful, horror A little like Scooby-Doo without the dog and without the Scooby-Doo, I tried to ice skate on these hoes, so I hope you guys enjoy this film. While trying to keep my sanity now, I'm just kidding. But I think it's a great film for what it is, and I know you guys were like, what you're seeing, and then if not, the actors are very pretty. So let's meet the cast of Lake Camp Leanhorn. They're great, nice, sweet cast, and a movie that you're gonna find different on YouTube.
Hi, everyone, with the cast of Camp Leanhorn. We are so excited for you guys to see our project on Friday.
That's a fun movie that we shot a few weeks ago. It is amazing.
We think you guys are going to love it. The story is really cool.
It's very different for what has been on the channel in the past couple of months.
Yeah.
We were going through this town when the car got stuck in the mud. This is the town my sister went missing, and things became complicated very quickly.
So we're pretty much trying to figure our way out of the town, but everything becomes even more difficult trying to get out.
It's not as easy as going in.
And it becomes terrifying throughout the film.
As we navigate through time, we stay in this log house by the lake.
Terrible creatures are trying to get us while we're trying to survive.
And the people in this town are creepy.
Nobody actually leaves this town.
They're all in on it. The sheriff, the mayor, everyone.
We tried to go to the police, but they just laughed. We can't escape.
It kind of gives us like the hills have eyes and the wrong turn type of vibes.
You guys are gonna love the creepy factor.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at our horror flick. I know you guys are going to love it.
Get to NeomiTV Cinema on Friday.
It's so awesome, and please make sure you leave a like.
So last night's phone in the woods belongs to a woman. We have to figure out who this phone belongs to. We have to put it in some rice.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll see you outside so we can get this car out of the mud and get the hell out of here.
Oh my god, this is my sister's phone! What the hell?
And I won't say it twice, your kind is very valuable around these parts, live talk and such, so if you know what's good for you, you take your friends and you get the hell out of here!
Find us! Keep running, don't stop!
Thank you guys for watching the trailer with us. We're so excited about premiering this movie to you guys on Friday.
Bye back to you and Naomi.
Now don't play in my face. Y'all better go see my movie on Friday. Don't be sitting over here watching me because I'm pretty. You know I'm pretty. So go do what I tell you to do and watch my movie. You will enjoy the movie, and I promise you it's a very funny, spooky little comedy. I got on my hands and I do a very good job with details. Now let's check out a music video of the soundtrack of this movie with two of my artists that you will get to meet in a couple of weeks on my talk show. So let's watch this music video of the soundtrack of the movie. It's the theme of the movie. It was really fun doing this music video and had a good time with this band.
Wow, no way you do it. Dude, I think I got a bloody nose. This is out of control. Like I got a space. Fuck, this is sick. Yeah, my head is spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? What's going on? I think, I got a bloody nose. Ooh, strange things been happening to me. I look in the mirror and I see three. I hear my name. I have them calling out to me. Come, come, come. Here I am now at 23. Close your eyes and count to 10. The bogeyman is back again. Is it under your bed? Is he your friend? I don't know, man. Let's close your eyes and count to 10. I don't think I wanna play this game. It's intense. The shit got me feeling dense. I'm feeling uneasy, about to puke. I'm feeling wheezy. Wait, don't move. Did you see that? Did that scarecrow just move? Or am I seeing things? Wow, no way, dude. Dude, I think I got a bloody nose. This is out of control. Am I out of base? Fuck, this is it. Yeah, my head is spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? What's going on? I think, I got a bloody nose. There's a mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Bloody Mary. God, she looks a little scary. She got this mirror looking buttery. Bitch, don't come near me, am I hallucinating? Ooh, this shit's so scary. Holy fuck, that's definitely a spirit. Scooby Shaggy, let's get that'll do. I ain't looking for no mystery. That's why this shit called history. Not made to fuck with it. Now I'm here stuck in it. I'm not trying to fuck with it. Those are while shutting shit. Scooby, get me out of here. This wasn't my plan. Did you hear that? For grumbling and rumbling. I'm not trying to be an open files case, so hurry up and get me the hell out. Wow, no way, dude. Who that blink I got a bloody hole. This is out of control. Am I out of space? Fuck, this is sick. Yeah, my head is spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? What's going on? I need. I got a bloody nose. Talking about some nose file. Are you high? I'm trying to say bye-bye. Only out of tripod. Talking about what side of the shot. Can't reaction, take 5. I'm looking at these bitches like this ain't the time. Is you trying to die? If I see the ghost head, turn around like the exorcist. That green puke, y'all, I think that's Blair. Hell no, I'm scared. This shit got serious. Y'all looking at my face, y'all can't tell. Get me out this house, this ship done said. Wow, no way, dude. Put up a bloody no. This is out of control and they out of space. Fuck, this is sick. Yeah, my head is spinning.
I still can't believe we decided to walk this far.
The company isn't bad either.
Wanna away, dude, I think I got a bloody nose. This is out of control. Am I out of space? Fuck, this is sick. My head is spinning. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's happening? What's going on? I think I got a bloody nose. Ooh, strange things been happening to me. I look in the mirror and I see 3. I hear my name. I have them calling out to me.
Well, that's it. The show is over now. Listen up. I'm going to say this one time and one time only. My premiere is this Monday, so be there or be square. Season 2 of The Neomi Show is this Monday, so make sure you bring your big-headed ass out Monday to see my show and support your girl. And of course, you know, I'll see you next Saturday right here.
Oh, and before I go, this getup that I wore today on today's show, it's for my girl, Mimi.
She asked me a while back when I was in the Netherlands, was I cold because I was wearing this outfit? And I said, no, but she's from the old school, so I think she was asking, do you like wearing stuff like that? I think she thought I was hanging out too much. I thought it was hilarious. So next time I'm in the Netherlands and you have a question for me, be straight and forward. I don't mind. I don't mind. I really don't. My motto is, if you got it, why not flaunt it? You know what I'm saying? Kisses to my grandmother, mother-in-law. Okay, guys, I'm up out of here. Gotta go. Gotta get ready for another show. Make sure you like this video and make sure if you're new, you hit that subscribe button.
Make sure you guys don't forget now this video is over to leave a like or subscribe to this channel. Thanks, I appreciate it.